My hands are muddy. My feet are muddy. I don't want to be climbing on these rocks with flip-flops, you know, you could slip. Ideally, you should use some sort of hiking shoes or running shoes, but I don't have any of those. So Tarzan it is. Okay. I'm guessing that these ropes here are indicating that this is the way forward. Let me flip this. Ooh. Ow! That hurt. You guys saw that, didn't you?
Railay Beach, one of Thailand's most famous destinations, this secluded tropical paradise brings in travellers the world over. With its pristine beaches, jungle terrain and prehistoric limestone casts, it's no wonder that Railay was ranked the 9th most beautiful beach in the world in 2023. Our trip to Railay, however, coincided with a certain global panini, which brought the whole world to a standstill and saw all international travel stopped. A trip that ended up turning into 2 whole years trying to weather out a worldwide epidemic thousands of miles away from home. With no tourists to fill the beaches and bars, we along with a small group of locals began to settle into a slower pace of life, in what I can only describe as one of the most unique travel experiences I've ever had. From the best things to do, how to get there, and everything we got up to in between, I'm about to show you what 4 entire months living on Railay Beach looks like. Welcome to Sky High Sea Deep. Located in southern Thailand's immensely popular Krabi province, Railay Beach sits on a small secluded peninsula that juts out from the mainland. Railay can be divided into 4 main areas: Railay West, Railay East, Phra Cave Beach, and Tonsai. Despite appearing as an island, it is in fact not and is still attached to the mainland. A car-free zone with no access by road, the only way to get to Railay Beach is by boat. There are 3 main boat piers that will get you there. The most well known can be found in Ao Nang at the end of the main tourist strip outside Phra Inn Hotel as you approach the beachfront. Tourists taking a day trip to Railay will arrive here to find a small ticket booth and long-tail boat drivers waiting for passengers. Tickets cost 100 baht or $3.10 per person for a one-way trip between 8 AM and 6 PM. Long-tail drivers usually wait until the boat is full before departing, which may mean waiting a short while for passengers to arrive. Railay can also be accessed via Krabi town. The province's main hub has a boat pier on the river in the downtown area. The trip costs 150 baht and operates every 2 hours during high season and even less in low season. The last boat to Railay from Krabi town departs at 2 PM and the last return boat back to town departs at 5 PM. Ao Namao Pier is the 3rd option for getting to Railay and is the pier we departed from. A 10-minute drive from Ao Nang, boats run every hour from 8 AM to 6 PM and prices are considerably lower at 80 baht per person.
Chai, thank you. We're about to board our boat to Railay. Here we go. We had to wait for a few other people, otherwise it would have been a bit more expensive. Cap and cab.
In high season, long-tail boats run past 6 PM and up until midnight. However, prices rise to 150 baht and paying for a private boat may be your only option outside of normal hours.
Ao Namao Pier is maybe 10 minutes drive outside of Krabi town. So if you're in Krabi town, ask around and you'll know that you'll have to come to this pier. I think this is one of 2 piers that you'll have to come to if you want to get to Railay. As you can tell, it's getting a bit loud right now. We're about a 5 to 10 minute ride from one of the most beautiful places that we've ever seen.
If you don't want to wait and don't mind spending a bit more, you can book a private long-tail boat for between 600 to 1,200 baht or $20 to $40 depending on which pier you depart from. Boat schedules can be unpredictable in low season and when the weather is bad, so make sure to double check times before your trip.
arrived on Railay and we already have a new best friend.
And guess what we had on us?
A tin of tuna. We bought this in the big sea all the way in Satoon, and it's come with us hundreds of miles. And we were going to eat it, but we found someone better.
Because she's tiny and she's so skinny.
Skinny one.
And now you're going to get a little treat, aren't you?
Look what you
Beauty?
got.
What you got? You're purring.
This is all for you. Don't share it with anybody else.
Keep the water in there because it will drink the water too. What you got? What you got, Beauty?
She's very eager. There we go.
Come on then.
That tuna's fresh all the way from the big sea in Satoon. It came all this way so it can go in your belly.
Arriving on the floating pier at Railay East, we took a short 10-minute walk towards East Bar. Ashley and I had the pleasure of visiting this small bar/hostel when we came for the weekend a few weeks back. This time we wanted to stay for as long as we could for as cheap as we could. We spoke with the owners at East Bar, who luckily had a double room available right above the restaurant. A clean modern space complete with aircon for sleeping through that tropical heat. We agreed on a room rate of 9,000 Thai baht or $271 for 1 month. Now, I imagine this is an exceptionally unique rate given that we arrived at Railay just as social isolation and national lockdowns were being lifted. The circumstances of a global health epidemic certainly helped us secure this price, with the room likely double that price today and rarely not booked up. I recommend booking your accommodation at least 3 months before your trip to get the best value for money. If you have time, I also suggest booking 1 night somewhere cheap and then going around in person to get local rates. There are a few hidden properties on Railay that aren't listed on sites like Agoda and Booking, and had we booked online, we would have never got that good of a rate. After a quick refresher, me and Ashley headed out towards the West Beach for sunset.
So we've just arrived here at Railay Beach. We've been here for about 2 hours. We had a shower, freshened up, and we're about to make our way to the main beach for sunset. The time is about 5:30 and I think we're just in time. This is the main walking street of Railay, which I will give you a tour of a bit later on. As you can see, it's super quiet due to COVID. What do you guys think? If you could pick top 5 places in the entire world that could compete for the title of the world's most tropical paradise, what would they be? For me, I think this is definitely a contender. This is my nomination. I choose Railay Beach, Krabi, Thailand as my choice for best tropical paradise. But yeah, I haven't seen all of the best places in the world, so I can't compete. I'm a bit biased, not gonna lie. Tell me what you guys think. Top 5 most tropical places in the whole world.
The next day, the first in a long line of unique experiences we'd have here at Railay came knocking at our door.
Hello. Hello, humans. Evolutionaries. Revolutionary.
I imagine this noisy gang of primates who've probably lived here long before us humans wanted to know who we were and what we were doing there.
Who was that? The dad getting it?
The big dad one is
No, remember the one in PP? That's the scary one. I just fed you all lot.
Dominating the area's thick jungles, this species is known as long-tailed macaques. My experience with these guys have always been, shall we say, somewhat abrasive. If you've ever encountered them, you'll know that they're pretty comfortable around humans and can get quite bold.
their tails hanging off the edge.
Both in Bali and Koh Phi Phi, they never fail to invade your personal space and will even break into your room at the mere suspicion you might be in possession of a crumb of food or drink. Just remember to lock your doors and hold onto your belongings when they're around.
Okay, so we're about 5-minute walk from where we're...
Okay, so about 5 minutes.
So we're about a 5-minute walk from where we're staying here on Railay. We're on the east side, and as you guys can see, there's absolutely no activity here, and everything seems to be abandoned. There's just chairs and signs left in places. This part would be the information desk where people would be booking tickets to Koh Phi Phi, Koh Lanta, day trips around the islands. I'm sure there would be like 4 or 5 staff members here usually, and loads of tourists. But as you can see, it's super abandoned. This pathway's kind of scary as well. You can kind of imagine what it would look like before. I think this was a restaurant. It's got an old dilapidated menu just on the floor there. You've got old coconut husks. But if you use your imagination, you'd be able to tell what it would be like pre-COVID times. People would be walking up and down these corridors. Restaurant on this side. Oh, look here. So if you've ever been to Thailand before, you'll be very familiar with these massage mats. So these are found in most massage shops across the country. And they're usually laid out pristinely with the view of the ocean in the back, but now they're just decaying. Yeah, not so cute, right? Hopefully, within the next year or the next 6 months, tourism can start coming back and the economy, the Thai economy can recover. Today is July the 2nd, which means it's been 1 day since Thailand has opened its doors to international visitors. So yesterday, I imagine a flight of brand new tourists from other countries would have arrived in Phuket, where they have to stay on the island for 14 days without quarantine, which is a game changer. And after remaining in Phuket for 14 days, they can then travel around the rest of the country and come and see people like us, but let's not.
Oh, I might want to go and get a wrap from that guy. He does like veggie wraps. That's like good for breakfast, isn't it?
What, where we ate yesterday?
No, remember where we was going to eat? Remember when we were up to the man when he closed it and he was like, no.
Oh yeah, right at the end.
We made our way towards the main walking street, taking in the tranquil yet eerily quiet atmosphere of an abandoned Railay, when a charismatic man popped out of his shop to greet us.
Sawadee Kap.
Sawadee Kap. How are you, my friend? Good?
And you have time, we'll come.
Yes, we will come. We're just going to go and eat and go to the beach. In the evening time, we will come.
What's your name?
Nai.
And Ash.
Nai.
We come from Koh Lipe.
Bang bang.
Bang?
Bang.
Nice to meet you, Bang. We see you soon.
Kapong.
Kapom.
Little did we know that this man would become a great friend and a regular source of comfort during the many quiet months we could go on to spend here.
There are so many butterflies just flying around. And they're getting in your way, aren't they?
Yeah, but I'm alright to look at them, but if it's in my face.
This is the main walking street here on Railay. It's super quiet right now. You have the odd farang or the odd tourist coming through. but it's mostly half empty restaurants. Sawadee krab. Sawadee krab.
How are you, my friend?
Sabadi my krab. Sabadi. So this is an abandoned restaurant. This is like a really big space that would usually be full of happy tourists eating food.
Yeah, because he wants to have a happy husband eating food, but he's determined not to do it. Take to the...
Sorry, I'm annoying Ashley because we need to eat.
It's me, Ashley, annoyed.
Sawadee krab. When I was walking here last night, it was a lot more active. In Thailand, you'll realize that the people, I think, are more of an evening type of people, me included. Because once the sun sets and it's not so hot, that's when it's quite comfortable to be able to come out and chill. Sawadee krab. So we've stopped at this really cute place here on Railay, one of the few places that are still open, and we've just had a look at the menu and found out they have burrito wraps. So I got a fried chicken burrito one, which is not the healthiest option, and you got a vegetable wrap, because you're trying to be vegetarian, right?
I'm vegetarian.
He is vegetarian.
From yesterday.
From yesterday. And that's 80 baht. So the prices here aren't too bad.
My ding ding eats meat always has more expensive than my food.
I'm sorry, I love my chicken. So the prices aren't too bad. You can get your classic fruit shakes here as well. One fruit shake 50 baht, 260, 370. You've got all of these different flavors. Spaghetti, tacos, beef burger. So a lot of different cuisines. And this one's patiently waiting because it's very hungry.
Super hungry for my food right now.
Hopefully not too long. Railay Walking Street isn't that big at all. It's pretty cute, pretty humble. Sawadee krab. This looks so nice. Oh no. I'm trying. My accent is okay. Sound Thai, I wish. Only nit noi Thai, not good. But I really love all of this, it's so pretty.
Oh, thank you. These are our job. We do by ourselves.
Oh, you make yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Ah, nice. These are very, very beautiful bracelets, necklaces you can get. I really like the rustic kind of look of them. I prefer not to have those like really like neon plasticky colors, but these look very earthy, very naturally made, and the prices aren't too bad. 200 baht, that's about £5 in English money, about $6. And these smaller ones are 100 baht, and that's about £2.50. So how long does it take to make?
Depend to the style.
Depend. What about, you know, this, like this bracelet here?
Like this one anklet bracelet.
Oh, anklet.
Yeah, anklet bracelet. This one about 40 minutes.
Oh, 40 minutes. Okay, so not even that long.
Or more than 10 years.
More than 10 years. It's one of the best I've seen. Cup on a cap.
Good night, have a nice day.
Thank you.
After eating and exploring the semi-abandoned walking street that would usually be teeming with tourists under normal circumstances, we headed back to the east side to what is arguably one of the country's most picture-perfect beaches, Phra Nang Cave Beach.
So we're on our way to one of the most beautiful beaches we know in the area. It's called Phra Nang Cave Beach and it is absolutely stunning. We're about to go and dip our feet in the water, enjoy the sunny day, and yeah, see where it goes. So this is the main layout for Railay Beach. Most visitors pre-COVID times would have arrived on this beach, which is Railay West, which has one of the most famous mountain tops in Railay that a lot of people would recognize from the Instagram pictures. This is the interior of the section. We arrived here in Railay East yesterday. I'm guessing this is the pier that's now in use, since that this main one is not. Currently, we are halfway down this path and we're about to turn up here through the caves all the way to Phra Nang Beach, which is, like I said, one of the most beautiful in the area. So we've got about a 5-minute walk up this path and then we'll make it to this beautiful place.
If you've ever wondered why Railay has so many colossal limestone cliffs that feel like you've landed in Jurassic Park, wonder no more. The geographical history is insane. During the Permian period between 300 to 400 million years ago, this whole area was underneath a shallow sea. This ancient sea was home to an abundance of marine life, where over millions of years the remains of these calcium carbonate-based organisms sank to the sea floor. They began accumulating on top of each other, eventually becoming compressed to create huge layers of limestone. Around 100 to 200 million years later, shifting tectonic plates caused the seafloor to rise up, pushing these limestone structures out of the water and high into the sky. These would soon become the towering karst formations Railay is famed for today. Unbridled wildlife and centuries of monsoon rains continue to change and reshape these structures in unique ways. Acid rain steadily erodes away the limestone, following the contours of the cliffs to carve out new caves and crevices. New real estate families of bats will be more than happy to occupy. A rich array of animals and plant life thrive atop these formations. These treetop marvels almost create an illusion of a floating jungle island in the sky. An evolution reminded me that Railay was here long before we arrived and will remain here long after we've gone.
So here we are, Phra Nang Cave Beach, one of the most beautiful beaches in the whole of Thailand, in my opinion. And just take a look at it for yourself. In all my travels around the world, which hasn't been that many places, I've never seen anywhere quite like this. But you haven't even seen the best of it yet, okay? Wait till you actually see the vastness of this cave. It's absolutely huge. I don't know what you would consider this. Is this a cave? Is it a mountain? Is it both? But look at that.
On holiday, you know, survive.
Sabai, that's what they say, right?
But seriously, I'm thinking.
But it does get pretty hot though in the sun, I get it. I feel very awkward about putting a camera up to someone's face as well. I'm just like, just act natural.
What's your favourite place to eat when you're here?
I used to I think it is open.
I've missed you. It's good to see this girl's face. We met this lovely lady in Koh Phi Phi last year, and it's been a good 6 months since I've seen her last. And Manny, how are you? Good. Sabai.
Bye.
Nice to see you.
Last night,
Drunk.
everybody not see Sarabi and I sick in a restaurant, yeah?
Yeah. I was thinking, yeah, you're like, I know this person. Yeah, chai. And then when I see you guys, it would make me so happy. But you're going to be around for another 1 day, 2 days, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Tomorrow I go back.
Oh, tomorrow you go back?
Because Sunday Sarah have to, Monday Sarah work.
Okay. Well, don't worry, we're going to come back to PP in about 2-3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah? We see you there, we go on day trip. Yeah?
An absolutely perfect day exploring this tropical peninsula and reuniting with friends on the beach was coming to an end. With the sun disappearing below the horizon, the stage was set, ready for a kaleidoscope of colours to explode across the sky. Typical of a Railay evening, the pinks, blues, oranges and purples danced above us while me and Ashley strolled across the beach in disbelief of where we were. I sound like I'm in a Disney movie, but I refuse to describe it with any less conviction. Maybe I want life to be like a movie, poetically written with a perfect happy ending. Is that what life is? Creating your own purpose, creating your own meaning, and choosing to shape the universe in which you want to exist. I want to exist in this place.
Huey. Love you.
With black fur and distinct white rings around their eyes, the dusky leaf monkey is quite shy and reclusive, with us only catching a glimpse of them a handful of times.
Are you scared?
Yes, I'm very scared.
Don't be. We've been here for maybe a month and a half now in Railay, and we've been meaning to go to the viewpoint that's here, and we've been a bit too scared. We're gonna muster up the courage. We're gonna do it.
No, boy. No, it's slippery, man.
We can do it.
Look, I just fell into the mud.
Is it really?
Put your feet on it and tell me. Look.
Oh, it is.
Could you imagine just like slipping and then like your jaw going on one of the rocks or something, man?
Don't say that. No parachuting or base jumping off the viewpoint may result in serious injury or death.
What did you just say? And he's like, yeah, come on, you ready to go up?
I want to do it.
You better get packed, otherwise I can't do it.
Well, I'm gonna go try. I'm gonna try for a minute, and then if not, I'm gonna come back
I'll
down.
keep trying then.
All right, let's give this a go.
Give me your bag.
Just like a trial test.
So this is Naeem's attempt. He's going to be going up there now.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, so I've just made it past the first level of the viewpoint here on Railay Beach, and I'm about to make my way up there. Hopefully it's not too far. Everybody that I know says that this viewpoint is pretty easy to do compared to the back cave and the other cave on the other beach. So I'm not too worried about getting to the top. The sun is going to set in about an hour or maybe 45 minutes, but we should be fine. I should be fine. Don't worry. So yeah, I'm going to go up there now. Hopefully it's not too much longer. Show you guys what it looks like when we get to the top, and then yeah, come back down. So fingers crossed. Here we are at the third tier, I guess. It's been raining the last couple of days, so it is a little bit slippery, which isn't advised usually. But I thought we can do it, you know. Our ancestors have been around for hundreds of thousands of years. We're basically adapted for this shit. So no one's gonna tell me that I can't get to the viewpoint. So this is the way. I just ran into one of my friends further back, and he's just been here, and he said it's not more than 5 minutes or 10 minutes to the view. So here we go. Woo. You can see I've got a bit of a sweat going on. My hands are muddy. My feet are muddy. I left my flip-flops at the bottom because I don't want to be climbing on these rocks with flip-flops, you know, you could slip. Ideally, you should use some sort of hiking shoes or running shoes, but I don't have any of those. So Tarzan it is, barefoot in the mud. Okay, I'm guessing that these ropes here are indicating that this is the way forward. Let me flip this. Oh shit! Ow! Fuck, that hurt. You guys saw that, didn't you? Trial and tribulation, I guess. It's fine, I'm not too injured. What have we got? It's okay. It's all good, we're all good. Let's just hope that doesn't happen again on the way down. Alright, I'm going to concentrate now. Right, shall we see what we're dealing with here? Come on, come on. Do you know what? I probably shouldn't have gone on a rainy day. Oh shit. Fuck. Yeah, it was raining yesterday, so first bit of advice would be, wait, which way is it? That way? Is it down there? Oh, okay. Grip, 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 grip. Come on, grip. This is scary. Ow. I don't like this. Are those stinging nettles? Please don't be stinging nettles. Okay, I see things. I see something. Something's happening. The light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Okay, okay. I do feel like I've got a few bites as well. So do bring mosquito cream. Yes, here we are. We've made it. Here it is. The Railay Viewpoint. After almost 2 months of being here, I finally made it to the top. Wait, I'm not even ready yet. I have to like see this properly. Okay. Right, let's come down this way. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I would say the hardest part was definitely the beginning bit and going up that slope. Oh, look at this. Look at that, guys. Oh, look at those palm trees, man. That just looks amazing. Right. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. This is totally worth it. I gotta put some mosquito cream on. I'm gonna rinse my hands with water and I'm gonna relax, listen to some music and get ready for the sunset. Wanna join me? Here we are at Railay Viewpoint. I made it. I did it. I wasn't too sure I was going to do it, but being in Thailand for over a year now, I still can't believe how lucky I am to be able to spend my days in a place that looks like this. See, in London, I'm used to congested roads, grey skies, crowded places. City life is just so busy, and I got used to it for so long. For 20 years of my life, I was in England, and now finally I get to see what else is out there. And this is what's out there. It's beautiful. What you're seeing right now is east side, and over that side is west side. So it's pretty simple really. And just behind this massive rock in front of us is Phra Cave Beach, which is my personal favourite beach on Railay. Just check out these rock formations. Me and Ashley, we always talk about how they were formed and how they got here. I believe that they are, I think, fossils that were once underneath the sea, and now, over hundreds of thousands of years, tectonic activity has brought them up. I'm not too sure, but if you're a science buff, let me know in the comments the reason that these limestone cliffs look so cool. I do know that rain is the reason that they have their cool shape. Do you see that big grey cloud in front of us? I think that's the rain. If it starts raining up here, I might be screwed. It's quite a steep decline, and we don't want slippery rocks. Wish me luck. Storms are brewing. Slowly, the blue sky is disappearing, and this grey cloud is coming in. Let's hope I don't get caught up here in the rain. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so I've listened to some music, I've chilled out. I think I might start heading down now. Let's do it.
Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and here we were, lucky enough to still be living in this perfect paradise. Meanwhile, a global epidemic was changing everything around us. The experiences of so many across the world at the time included forced isolation, job loss, and the grief of losing loved ones. For those on the front lines, it involved courageous acts of service in the hopes of saving others. I felt almost guilty for one of the best years of my life coinciding with one of the worst years in recent history. Halfway around the world from our family and friends, we kept calm and carried on, not knowing exactly when life as we knew it would resume again. Trying to create some normality and routine, we soon settled into life on Railay. We made a group of friends on the east side near to where we were staying. Nights would usually end up with us liquored up at the neon lit bars until sunrise. The demands of daily life didn't quietly drift away like the morning tide, however, and regular trips to Krabi town were needed to get supplies and everything we couldn't get on Raylay's secluded shores.
Siri's gonna be our driver.
Yeah, we all over YouTube, Siri.
Here in Krabi town, and we've stopped for some noodle soup.
Bon appetit, guys.
Thank you, you too.
What's the name of this restaurant?
Sipaya.
Sipaya. Recommended by the locals.
You can tell they make it with love, you know?
I've got me pork soup, yellow noodle, my favourite. topped with chili flakes and crispy pork. I'm fresh out of the barber's chair, and I believe this is what you call a fresh fade. This was 200 baht, which is about £5, and very, very good value if you ask me. So, yeah. Yeah. I hear every day I hear like. They need one peanut butter. Yeah, very shiny. Apples here, 42 baht, one of your 5 a day. We've got a baguette here for 44 baht.
How soft it is though?
Is that cheese baguette?
Yeah, it's good.
Nice. And of course, some grapes, 53 baht. Cheese baguette, only 31 baht, which is very good. Washing up liquid, which is essential. We have sunflower kernels, which we absolutely love to sprinkle on top of salad. It just gives it that extra, you know, bite, including avocados. It's quite lightweight, and at the same time, it's very moisturizing. So, familiar with Lay's? That's the most popular crisp brand in the world. Oh yeah. 39 baht for a pack of Lay's.
Heading back, we were all about to enjoy another night hanging out at the bars on East Side, talking and enjoying the neon lights and fire shows performed weekly by East Railay's leading gentlemen. Birthdays, lockdowns and seasons came and went while we passed the time and adjusted to a new normal. So many nights were spent getting to know some amazing souls, some that are not with us today. Footage I captured from my time here on Railay is fragmented and disjointed, and I wish I had thought harder about the moments I truly wanted to capture. If you want beaches, sunsets and palm trees, however, I got you. For now, here's a collection of clips that capture my time on East Railay, the fun, the faces, and all the little moments in between.
it looks really good, doesn't it?
Where it disappears, yeah.
Looking back, I'm starting to realise how much my time on Railay meant to me. It felt like for half my life something was missing, watching the world rush by as I patiently waited for my life to start. I wanted so badly to have some sort of purpose. I imagine this feeling is universal, a feeling experienced by billions of people all over the world, a feeling you or I may be all too familiar with. But I guess this is a necessary part of life. It's what makes us human. The last 4 months in Railay gave me that missing piece. It gave me experiences I can take with me forever, memories that will keep me warm long into the future. Those moments for when the melancholy starts to seep in. The smiles of new friends gave me comfort and sheltered me from the chaos of an unrecognisable world. Their laughter, the music, the 5 AM tears, the amber sunsets, the monsoon rain, it all defines me. It's part of my fabric now. Things here never stay the same, the places, the people, the way the tide reshapes the beach. We can't go back to the past, to how it was before. But I'll try and hold on to it for as long as I can.